Every day, we make about 3.5 million trips on buses and another 2.7 million trips on trains. And as Singapore develops, so does our transportation system. And we have big plans, and at the heart of it is you. We've listened to your feedback and pulled in many of your ideas. You've told us you value 3 aspects of travel the most. More connections to get you to places, better service including greater reliability, comfort and convenience, and a livable and inclusive community where we keep everyone in mind. Singapore has land constraints just like in London, New York and Hong Kong. Roads already account for 12% of our valuable land surface, compared to housing, which takes up 14%. So for us, public transport is without doubt the most space-efficient and environmentally sustainable mode of travel. Our plan is to better connect you to more places where you work, live and play. And the good news is, by 2030, Singapore's rail network will double to about 360 kilometers from 178 currently. Enough to circle the Singapore coastline almost twice. This means we'll have a total rail length that's longer than Tokyo's or Hong Kong's today, and a rail density comparable to London. A new cross-island line will link Changi directly with Jurong, and the new Jurong region line will connect you to more places in the west. We will open one new section of the MRT line almost every year from 2013 to 2021. If you prefer to take the bus, you will also benefit from our Bus Service Enhancement Program, or BSEP, which will add 800 new buses. This represents a 20% increase in the total number of buses serving you. BSEP will also bring you about 40 new bus services to better connect you to places. We're also roping in private bus operators to run short routes to bring residents to MRT stations, and City Direct bus services to take them directly to the city. Soon, you won't have to worry about the heat or sudden downpours. By 2018, sheltered walkways will stretch 400 meters from all existing MRT stations compared to just 200 meters today. Cycling to the nearest MRT station, food center or library in your town has never been easier, as we expand the cycling path network to over 700 kilometers to connect you everywhere. Fancy shopping, commuting and dining all at the same place? With 7 more integrated transport hubs being built, you'll soon be able to enjoy all these activities under one roof. Over the next few years, we're adding more than 100 new trains, which means less waiting time for you. Our train fleet will increase by 30% for the North-South, East-West lines, 60% for the Circle line, and 70% for the North-East line. We're also improving the signaling system of the North-South, East-West lines. This will mean just a 100-second wait between trains, down from 120 today. In other words, during peak hours, you can expect 6 trains to arrive every 10 minutes instead of 5 trains today, so you'll get more time to do the things you enjoy most. Our aim is to ensure we take care of everyone and make our home more livable. So in the next 5 years, about 40 more pedestrian overhead bridges near train stations or bus interchanges will be fitted with lifts to help our elderly, the less mobile, and parents with prams. For those who live close to elevated train tracks, you might find the rumbling of trains noisy. So we're going to install some 20 kilometers of noise barriers along these sections to help reduce noise levels. While we're putting in the big pieces for you, such as new rail lines and more buses, you can also become a smarter commuter. You can plan your trip in advance with mytransport.sg on your smartphone or computer, or take advantage of schemes such as free travel on the MRT before morning peak hours. And why not brighten up someone's day and put the smile back into commuting? Simple acts like giving up your seat, queuing up and moving in will help bring cheer to fellow commuters. So what you can expect by 2030 is 8 in 10 homes will be within a 10-minute walk from a train station. 85% of your public transport journeys will take no more than an hour. And 75% of all peak hour journeys will be made on public transport. All of these initiatives will bring us closer to our vision of having a people-centered land transport system.